taking the saw marks off, rounding. And of course we want to be careful not taking too much back here because we don't know what we're going to do with the head. I think we're going to have a little more shoulder. It's kind of weird the way this is. The grain is coming here. Around this, finger out of the way. Just rounding, taking saw marks off the ghost. We've probably taken some off of the, oh, careful. We've taken some off of the tombstone shortly here, but we're getting out of the picture. That's okay, because right now you haven't missed much. I'm just saw marks and rounding. Hand off the table. Shift it just a little bit this way. Make him just a little closer. There she blows. Watch the grain. And while we're at it, I think now that we got most all the saw marks off of the ghost, let's get it off the tombstone, and I think that's about all of the saw marks. Oops, green goes this way on this piece. Okay. Now I want to put a little bit of shoulder here. This is the bad end. So if you put just a little bit of a kink right there. So it's kind of like separating the arm, shoulder, and the head. Well, I mean, it's a ghost, it's just a wisp, but it just still gives you a little. And by putting in an extra, dimension or human dimension, and you might maybe just a little bit of a kink here if you want to. Just a little bit of saw marks left. Well, there's some saw marks left right there. So far, so good, hopefully. Let's bring the tombstone out a little bit more. Bring the head back I want to bring the head back just a little bit. It's kind of bothering me. There we go. A little better. Some saw marks left there. And I'm kind of okay with, I'm not okay with the way that turned out. I'm going to kind of bend this a little bit here. I can make it like maybe it chipped away, I don't know. Yeah, see how that bent, lost its shape. Well, let's do this. Just a little bit. I bent the shape, but if it's possible you had it so it'd come up and then around. Okay. If I just shrunk this a little bit, that'll help. Help some. A little bit of roundness. I mean, a ghost should not be square at all. Well, according to some of the cartoon ghosts and stuff, you know. Little adjustments here and there. Now what I want to do is I'll do the face in a minute here, just simple face. We're going to put a simple face in, but started, I mean, we're still whacking off a lot of wood here. Well, basically. Now I want to do a frame. Or a border, pardon me. Get the V tool, and I'm going to cut into the middle of. I'm going to be cutting in this direction, so I want to cut in this direction because the border is going to be higher than the center of the tombstone. Watch the hand. Watch the camera. Oops. Well, it's not going to be perfect. We're going to ding it up some. And go around the hand, the ghostly hand. Now you probably need a chisel. You can probably start with a knife, or you need to start with a knife to put the stop cuts. I always forget the blasted stop cuts. You could probably start with a large knife and maybe get some of it out of there. But as long as you make the separation between the border and the rest of the tombstone, and then you can take the chisel to even it out later. Still cutting. It's kind of difficult if you can't, there's no place you can put your thumb. Okay, it's down on the camera. Alright, I want to retake my chisel and do that one more time for cleaning up, or yeah, clean it up and that's good. Same with the ghost. I could see the ghost needs some cleaning up. Right along here. Okay, I am going to just take this chisel a little bit and probably not, because this chisel is too big. I think this is going to be good enough. I want to get around some of the places I think I didn't raise the... See, my hand is in the way of the chisel, but I'm just concentrating on just a little bit. I'm not pushing hard to take my thumb off. Okay, now you can put anything on there. Anything, here lies less, more, no less, no more, whatever. One of them I wrote is, I told you I was sick, you know, or whatever you want, or, you know, the husband doesn't get the car. I don't know, whatever you want to put on there, but I'm just going to put in a rest in RIP. Wait, there's the I. Make sure I got enough room. Move this over. For the sake of just this video, I'm just going to do something just simple. Take the chisel. Now you can use the chisel here because that's what they use to put. That's what they use to put that in there in the first place, as opposed to when you're using a chisel and carving out something that's natural. And you know what? By bringing it up like this kind of blurs my vision, but I hope I can. Okay, then what we'd like to do, get my binocs on, my binoculars on, get my detailing knife, and just, well, I don't know if I could do this with, and just like to go over, get it in there, deeper in there. Oops, that got off. That, and while I'm at it, I want to get rid of pencil marks, a little bit of erasing. And I do that here, I'll take that off of there for a second. Just to get some pencil marks and... Okay, now let's put some cracks in it. Some nice solid dents. There we go, there's a solid dent and get a crack in there. We're really digging this up. A little bit in the back. Now what you can do is add a little retort, take your knife and really dig deep. Just like what I did with the rest in peace, just a little deeper. Really add some realism to that. And then you might take a little bit of that off there. Almost some nice three-dimensional cracking here. Put some three-dimensionality to it. And so on. That one isn't coming out. So you can go on, and I'll just do one more. Just like take a little chip out of there. And if you want to take a chisel, I mean, we probably don't need a couple of dings here and there, like if you want to. I don't think you can put too much in it, or depends on how. You can take a little bit of the corners off if you want. Now for the head, for the face, just very simple. Depends on, you can put anything you want. I'm gonna something like something like that. Anything you want. I'm not concerned about the nose and what we just did before. Well, you can take a V first. Or scary look, get away from my tombstone, or just a simple face. So the camera, yes I am. I'm just putting this face on. Oh my goodness, you can do just about anything else. I got videos, I got all kinds of different faces for all my different carvings. Let's take the I'm going to do something like this to add kind of a, almost like a nose. Almost like a nose. Not really. That's what we got so far. Okay, there you have it done. And what I did is I did a little more cleaning up. I separated the from the ghost from the tombstone, so it kind of gives a little shadow. Maybe you can shape that a little more around the neck. Just did a little bit of cleaning up here and there. I added a little extra this kind of for the arms. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. This is just a beginning. Oh, it's got some saw mark there. Anyways, there it is. A simple, put any face you want on it, write anything on it, make the tombstone as cracked or bad as it is, or you know, you can probably have like a ghost coming out and he's got a tombstone that's broken in half, and he'll have he'll hold on to one and then have the broken half in his other hand, and he'll have a sad face. His tombstone is broken. No. You know what? I think I'll do that. But you can do it too. There it is. Ghost in the tombstone.